Hey Jason, it's Nick O'Neill here with Leo Digital SEO. Man, I do appreciate you taking the time to talk to me on the phone earlier this evening. I got a video here with just some pointers for your business, and I know you don't have a website up right now, so we're using your top competition over there in Wichita Falls as a reference for when you do get that website up and whenever you do get that GMB business page up, right? So I'm gonna have 3 pointers for you. It's gonna be content, backlinks, and citations, and then I'll show you the opportunity of taking these steps and why it might be so important for your business. So first things first is content. On your website, generally Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words, and that's depending on the competition and the number of keywords needed. And so if you're asking what a keyword is, Jason, it's anything someone types into Google when they're looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place these keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. So if you're a concrete coating over there in Wichita Falls, a keyword could be concrete coating Wichita Falls. Epoxy coating, Wichita Falls, and things of that nature, right? So we look at one day coding and we can see that they have around 419 words, easily beatable, not a problem at all. You don't want to just get 400 and something words on that website. When you do get it up, you want to get about 1,500 words so that Google will consider your site an authority and you can throw those keywords in there. Just to give you a little more example of what keywords are, Ahrefs is a tool that I use. I pay for it monthly, and it just gives me more insight and detail on the website and the competition's website is right. So as well. Sorry about that. So looking at these keywords, I can give you some more examples. We see that we've got, of course, you don't want to put one day coding in there. That's just their website. If we look at, Pentech Pool Deck, that might be one right there because Pentech is an international coding thing that you can get your company listed in. Um, we can look as well at, let's see, what we got, what we got. Oh, here we go. Flooring, Wichita Falls. We see that 40 people are searching for that daily. And then that keyword difficulty right there is from 0 to 100. It's going to be how hard it is for your website to rank for that so that people will see that. But we see that we have 40 people in the area searching for that monthly, and that would be a keyword as well. And then we could do precise concrete coatings. That would be one as well. 200 people are searching for that monthly. Epoxy floors, Wichita Falls, and things of that nature, right? So that's gonna be that content part that I was talking about. On to the second part that I have for you is backlinks. And a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another. Or in this case, it's gonna be one website linking back to your website that you're gonna make right here, right? And so these links act like an endorsement for your website from others, and Google uses this to build trust in your business by seeing other websites vouching for you. Best example I can give for that is it's literally like a popularity contest in Google's eyes. They want to see who has the most popular websites, pointing back to their websites, right? And so if we go back over here into Ahrefs, we can see that one day codings, they have 60 backlinks and 19 referring websites to their page, right? And so I do want to point out that not all links are created equal. It is worth noting to stay relevant to your industry, and local websites will work best. And so we can take it a step further and say, well, if it's working for one day coding, why would it not work for you? We can go and see exactly what websites they are getting their links into. And we see that they have yellow pages, super pages, statesman, and the list goes on and on and on. And you would go and you would get each one of these exactly as your competition has it, and you would sign up and put your website link into those other domains right here, right? And so on to that point where I was saying not all links are created equal. This DR is the amount of power that this website is going to bring back to your business page website. And that's from 0 to 100, right? So you want to stay focused on these high ones right here. Maybe not these right here or these any of these low ones. You just want to go for those high ones as well. You don't want to just match them again. You want to do what they're doing and then add more so that you can beat them and put them back in the past, right? And so on to my third point that I have for you. I'm going to go over his Google Map Pack section right here. And we see that we have citations. And a citation is anywhere your business name, address, and number is exactly as your Google business page states it right here. And so these citations, they help you rank in this map pack right here, which is extremely important for local businesses since they can generate huge amounts of revenue. For example, someone puts in concrete coatings, Wichita Falls, Texas. You want to be in that top three right here because nobody's going to go to that second or third page looking for those businesses right there, right? So you want to go ahead and get ranked up in here as well for those citations. And those citations are included in directories like Yelp, Angie's, Expertise, BBBs, and there's hundreds of others that you may have heard as well. Social media accounts are great too. For an example, if you have a Facebook business page, you'd want to put on that Facebook business page, you would want to put your business name, address, and number on that Facebook business page, and it would count as one citation. And the idea is that your brand begins to be found all over the web by Google because they constantly have bots crawling to see whose presence is felt most, right? And so the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. And once Google sees you more often than these cats right here, the more likely it is they're going to go ahead and rank you in this map pack section right here. So let's just recap. Once you start to get that content up on that website, once you get it going, you want to get that 1,500 to 2,000 words with those keywords that I showed you in there. You start putting those backlinks in there as well. You get those other websites referring back to your website, and you start winning that quote unquote popularity contest. And then you get these citations up right here on your Google business page. Well, let's look at why it might be so worth it and why you might want to go ahead and start doing that, right? So we got 1 day coding, and we can see that they have 72 people going to their website monthly. And that's just all for the things that I just told you about, right? Again, this is Air's a tool I use. The numbers are always higher, always, always higher. We don't have Google's exact numbers, but let's say that out of those 72 people, 10 actually pick up that are visiting your website. 10 actually pick up the phone, right? Only 10% of those people pick up the phone. And then your team closes out half of that at 5 new jobs a month. And that's just all for the online presence alone. I'm not sure what your profit margins are right now, but I would imagine that would be a good chunk of change of profit in your pocket right there. And so, yeah, Mr. Jason, this is what I do for a living, and I'm making this video in hopes that it helps you start generating leads online. Jason, if you do find yourself wanting to continue scaling the business, feel free to reach out and I can help you with some more information, or we can talk about your goals. And I can do a little bit of research to find out exactly what could be realistic for the business and what it might take to reach those goals. All right, Jason, I just asked that you leave one line of feedback for me, man. I do appreciate you taking your time. Again, my name's Nick O'Neill. Feel free to reach out to me as my door is always open. My cell is 832-728-9003, or just get back to me through email, right? Hope you have a blessed Friday, man, and a blessed week, and appreciate your time again.